What I love about Dad is that he's so calm.
What I like about my dad is that he's kind and generous, tries to spend time with me, and never loses his temper.
What I love most about my dad is how kind-hearted and genuine he is. He's always willing to sacrifice something for another person, and he's just always been super kind. And I also love how much he laughed in the movie Storks. I will always remember that night.
What do I like about Dad? He's funny, and he doesn't get mad at me like I've seen some other parents do. So, good job, Dad. Great. Are we done now?
I love how hardworking you are, Dad. You've really taught me how to work and when I need it. And you also do a really good job balancing your bishop life and your home life. That way, I've never felt like you weren't there when I needed you. You were always there when I need my dad.
Happy birthday, Uncle Jason!
Yeah. Happy birthday. But anyway, something we really like about you is how you always tell us stories whenever we sleep over at your house.
Yeah, they're awesome. They're really cool stories.
And funny and amazing. And like, oh my gosh, we think about them all the time. Yeah.
So, have a great day and happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Jason. I just like to say that you're really funny and nice and you care about everybody. I love you, Jason. What's up, Jason? I want to say happy birthday to you, and I just want to say that you care for others and those people that need you, and you're nice and you're funny, and yeah.
Jason, my boy, I love how your sense of humor, you're always light in the mood, and you're super funny. Favorite uncle on my mom's side, I could say that, and I love you a bunch.
Hi, Jason. I love you because you're the best uncle, because you're adorable. Bye.
Happy birthday, Jason. I love you because you make me happy, and you make me feel happy, and you make me laugh, and you're very kind to me. Bye.
Happy birthday, Uncle Jason. I say I love you. Ooh, yeah.
Jason, I appreciate your wisdom and kindness. Your wisdom because you've helped me with employment questions and jobs, and your kindness because you've were witnessed in my behavior modification program. So happy birthday.
Hey Jason, happy birthday. The kids sent a video saying that they loved your stories, and I love that you tell them stories. But one thing that I really like about you is that you are awesome to talk to, and that you're good at hearing both sides and having a great conversation and understanding where people are coming from. So thanks for always doing that. I think it's pretty awesome how open-minded you are and how awesome you are to talk to people. So have a happy 40th birthday and an awesome year, and welcome to the 40s Club.
Hey Jason, happy birthday. I was asked to share a video with you. I want to share a video with you to just point out one of the many attributes and qualities that I admire about you. So the one that I admire about you is that you are a giver. So I'm reading a book by Adam Grant. He talks about the people that are the highest performers, and oftentimes the most fulfilled people are people that give expecting nothing in return. In the gospel, we call that charity. And to me, that's that is the highest attribute that someone can have, and I really admire that about you. And every single time that I'm around you, I feel like you're always looking for opportunities to do things for other people, expecting nothing in return. And I feel like that is just such an amazing thing. Reminds me of my dad, and some of the attributes that he had as well. And just grateful to know such great people like yourself, and And I pray for that gift every day, that I can become a little bit more of a giver and someone that possesses that gift of charity. But thank you so much for being an example to me and to the rest of the family for that and many other things. But happy birthday, and I hope we get to see you soon.
Happy birthday, Jason Off! I cannot believe you're 40. I also can't believe that I have to choose one thing that I love the most about you. Pretty hard to pick one because, let's be honest, you have like a plethora of qualities and characteristics that I wish I could emulate and that I absolutely love and adore about you. You've been part of our family for so long, it would feel so weird to not have you around. So, my one thing is going to have to be that you have the ability to take any scenario, no matter how crappy, and turn it into something fun and positive and uplifting. And it's not just that you turn a crappy situation into something bearable, you make it enjoyable, not just for yourself, but for everybody around you too. I think that is such an impressive and important quality because it impacts your life and everybody else's life around you so much. Anyway, love you, brother. I think you're freaking awesome. Can't imagine life without you, and I'm super, super glad that you're part of our family. Happy birthday.
I would have to say that Jason's one of a kind because I've never met anyone like him. And there's so many things about. I'm supposed to pick one thing. Gosh, you know what? Here it is. Here's what the one thing is. The one thing about Jason is he has probably the kindest heart I've ever met, and it's so obvious to me that it's a pure kind heart, and it's rare to see that, and I love it and respect him so much for it. So that's my thing. Love you so much, Jason. Happy birthday, and thank you for being part of my life.
Hey Jason, happy birthday, bro. I'm here at the Winners Inn because you are a wiener. 40th. My gosh, you are getting old, dude. That makes me like almost 42. Crap, we're both getting old. Anyway, hey man, happy birthday. And just wanted to tell you a couple things. One, I am so glad you are part of our family. I have to admit, originally, I had my reservations. Way back in high school when Brooke-Ann started dating you, you know, that dumb Beatles haircut? Dude, I had my reservations. And then you guys started getting serious and I thought, crap, my sister's gonna marry a doofus. But you proved me wrong on all counts. And I'm so happy you're part of our family. Dude, I've watched you over the last few years. Gosh, it's been almost 20. Yeah, over the last couple decades, dude. And I'm really impressed. You have been an awesome husband to Brooke-Ann. You obviously make her very, very happy, and that makes me happy. I love to see that. You're an amazing father. I've watched you with your kids, and you can tell just how much you love them, and you're a good dad. And I really look up to that, and I admire that, and I think it's amazing. I love our conversations every time we get to talk to each other. We can talk about business or life or kids or religion, I mean, whatever, and it's awesome. I always really like your opinion. I love to hear what you're thinking, and I'm always impressed by like how empathetic and respectful you are of pretty much everybody, regardless of where they come from or their opinion or their background or whatever, and you know, that's impressive to me. I admire that as well. So anyway, dude, I love you, and glad you're part of our family, and happy 40, dude, 40th. Anyway, happy birthday.
Hey, this is Shalise. I love Jason's sense of humor. I still really enjoy that video that he posted about Ella when he was bugging her about not being able to go outside.
Happy 40th, Jason! We wanted to make you a little video and tell you how much we love you and that we think it's pretty awesome that you're turning 40. my personal favorite characteristic about you is that you have you have mastered the art of inclusion. So we made sure that by your standards, we included Lennon in the video. Pig's making a star entrance here. Oh,
That's
sorry, that's
Mango.
Mango. Where'd Pig go?
He's down here by my butt.
And Pig is here. We're all here to wish you a happy birthday and thank you for being so kind to everybody all the time.
And my favorite thing about Jason is that you are the best asker of questions that I know. You're just really good at asking really insightful, thought-provoking questions. And it helps people to get to the core matter at hand and to like really break down their problems and work through them, no matter what those problems are. I feel like you would be an excellent therapist for that reason. And I think that's also the reason why you're such a good designer and leader of discovery at HealthWise.
And Lennon's favorite thing about you. Lennon, can you tell Jason why you love him? She says, I'm going to piggyback on Mama with inclusion.
Good answer.
We love you, Jason. Happy birthday.
Love you.
Duh, duh, duh. Happy birthday! Jason, so excited for your birthday. That you're turning 40. One of my favorite things about you, there are so many good things, but one of my favorites is that you're always willing to help out and serve others. Anytime there's like something to do after dinner, you're always there, you're always helping, you're always willing to watch the kids and hang out with them. And yeah, it's just really, really awesome that when you see a need, you just fill it. And I love you so much. I'm so grateful that Brigham married you 1,000 years ago. And you've always been a really good example to me of what a husband should be. So thank you for that. And we love you so much and happy birthday.
So, top 10 reasons why Jason's probably my favorite. Well, one, he's training to be a cage fighter. It's pretty awesome. And, you know, his mom goes to college. So it's pretty rad, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, he kind of helped me, like, marry my special love, you know? Like, her name is Alicia, aka LaFonda Alicia. And, like, without him, I think it would have been really quite a different story, you know? Like, my parents would not have been involved, and I appreciate the things that he's done for my family. And real talk, no Kip anymore, because the last half of that was getting pretty sketchy. Jason, happy birthday. And I really love and appreciate you, and you've always made me feel so welcome. One of my favorite memories is pop quiz night, where we were just dating, and you were hitting me with those, you know, hot questions quickly, and rapid fire question hour. I thought it was really fun, and it helped me feel very loved and involved, which was great. You have a really good gift at doing that. So Jason, thank you for being you, and I really hope that we get another 60 more years to keep doing what we're doing. And I love you. Happy birthday. Bye.
Happy birthday, Jason! The truth is that picking one thing that I could call my favorite thing about you is darn near impossible because there are so many things that I admire and love about my very first brother-in-law, Jason Jameson Hessing. Just kidding. Jason James Hessing? I forgot your middle name. I think one of my favorite things though is just your countenance. How do I say it? Your presence. You just have such a presence, and you radiate the spirit, and you radiate goodness, and you radiate wisdom. But you do all of those things while simultaneously never coming across pretentious or like you think you're the bee's knees even though you are. And you have that presence because that is who you are. Because you are this just incredibly valiant, humble, grounded, wise, selfless human. And I just admire that so much because you can't really radiate something that you aren't, in my opinion. So, we admire you, buddy. We love you. Happy birthday. Can you say happy birthday to Jason?
Happy birthday, Jason.
And I'm gonna stop recording now before I kill everyone in the car. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Jason. So I'm supposed to tell you all the things that are wonderful about you. And this could take a long time because there are so many. One of my favorite things about you is your sense of humor. You're so funny, so fun to be with. Whenever you're around, it just makes everything lighter and happier and fun. And one of my favorite quotes from you is, "Did you know that every 7 minutes there's a lull in the conversation?" I also love, love, love the way you love our daughter. I could not ask for a better son-in-law, and the way you treat her is inspiring. I love the way you treat your children and your patience and your love for them. It is clear that they are number one in your life. Sorry. And that makes me so grateful and so happy. I also love the way you make everyone around you feel important, and you're genuinely interested in others. You draw people out. You're interested in what they're doing with their time, with their life, with their day. It's just a joy to be around you. Anyway, Jason, I think you're a pretty awesome guy, and I think you've hit 40. You've got another 60 years of awesomeness, or more, who knows. Anyway, happy birthday, love you.
Hi, Jason. Happy 40th birthday. Did you know that every 7 minutes there's a lull in the conversation? Of course you did. Anyway, in the tradition of sharing with the birthday person some of the wonderful things that we admire about them, I wanted to share with you especially one of the traits that I've so much enjoyed watching over the years with you and your family. And that is that no matter how much drama is going on, or who's so joyous, or who's crying, or whatever's going on, I've so admired the way that you've had such a wonderful, even temperament and an ability to touch their hearts and help them feel better, or to share the joy and laughter with them. And it's been just such a good time to watch. You have such a unique ability to do that. And the other thing that I especially admire is the way that you can talk to anybody about anything. And sometimes it's such trivial little things as how the day's going, to such deep things as, do you know every 7 minutes there's a lull in the conversation? You know, a knowledge like that things we really need to know. So anyway, I just really admire and really love you and your family. And I'm so glad you're part of our family. Happy birthday, Jason.
Happy 40th birthday, Jason!
One thing I love about Jason is he always looks for the positive in everything.
One thing I love about Jason is how fun he is to talk to. I love how well Jason connects with all the kids at all ages.
Just like what Kendall said, I really appreciate that Jason always shows interest in all his nieces and nephews and talks to them no matter how old or young they are.
I appreciate Jason's sense of humor and the way he lightens up the room.
Well, toodaloo!
I have to say, even after the hot tub incident and the mud balls in my red Kool-Aid, I still love how kind you are to everyone and how witty you are, and you make everyone laugh when we're all together as a big family. We love you, Jason. You're the best. Happy 40th!
We love you!
Happy birthday, Jason. Happy 40th birthday. I'm so excited for you. 40 is a wonderful thing. We're just getting older, and it's marvelous, right? So, something I love about you is that you are a very good listener. You have an ability to help someone to feel your focus on them when you are listening to them. And I think that that is a marvelous skill. You give eye contact, you're not distracted by chaos around you, and people recognize that you are trying hard to understand them. Not everyone has that gift, especially in today's crazy world. And I really love that about you. That is one of the many things I love about you. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. Love you, Jason.
Happy birthday, Jason. What I love about Jason is he graciously allows me to make out with his sister. I think that's fantastic. And it's all seriousness. Jason is one of the most kind, considerate individuals in the family, and he's a great listener, and I really enjoy being his brother-in-law. So thanks, Jason. Happy 40th.
Happy birthday, Jason. Post gym here, so apologize. But I've been a little bit delinquent on getting Brigham this video because I've really had a hard time thinking of one thing that I love the most about you. So here's what I'm going to say though. What I love the most about you, Jason, is that you have shown me how to love the people that are closest to you, how to really, really love them. At being the sibling that was just older than me, it could have gone a lot of different ways. And I remember once you came to me when we were teenagers and apologized for not being nice to me. And I don't know if I told you this at the time, but I actually couldn't even remember a single time when you hadn't been nice to me. And I still can't remember a single time when you weren't nice to me. You just have such a warm, nice presence, and you don't have a bad bone in your body, and you just really have shown me, you showed me as we grew up together, you were a good example of how to really love those that are closest to you. Sometimes people treat those that are closest to them poorly, right? Or those that they're around constantly very, very poorly. But on the contrary, you always treated me with so much kindness, love, and understanding. And it has been a great model for me to try and follow in my life as I've started my own family. So thank you for that, Jason. Thank you for being one of my very favorite humans ever. And that's a short list, okay? It's a really short list.
I hope you have a fabulous birthday. I wish I could be there to put black balloons in your car or something. But anyway, love you, Jay. Bye.
Happy birthday, Jason! It's the big 40. I love Jason because when I look at different objects, they make me think of him. For example, I look at his shoulder and I think of Jason licking his keloid. I look at an armpit, and I think of Jason making that awesome farting noise with his armpit. I look at overalls and I remember the awesome big brother he was to me, and he would pull me up with the straps on the overalls and give me a big ol' wedgie. And I look at glue and I think about Jason and how he is the glue in our family. He has always been there and he keeps us together, and he's an awesome brother. Love you, brother. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Jason. You are quite literally one of the coolest people I've ever met. You're the man.
Hey Jason, happy birthday. I just heard that you're turning 40. This whole time I thought that you were the youngest one in the family. But they promised me that if I said something they would feed me cake. So, love you. Hope you're having a great time. Tell everybody to take care of you. See ya.
Happy birthday, Jason. 40 years old. My goodness. I have had a really hard time thinking of what I would say about you, Jason, because I love everything about you. I love how you make me feel so important always, and how you, whenever I have a problem, I've had a lot of hospital problems and sicknesses, and you have dropped everything and been right there to make sure I'm okay and to support me. And I'm so thankful for that. And I'm so thankful. I've got a little list here. You know, you always make me feel like you want to know how I'm really doing, and you really care about me. And I have always appreciated that so much. You never make me feel like I'm a burden. And I like how you also, I like how you pick me up at the airport when I get home from a trip. There's somebody there that loves me, and how you bring me home and then walk through my house and go downstairs and make sure there's no water in the basement and that it's a safe place for me to be. That means a lot to me. I love how you make activities fun for everyone that's around, how you, in the pool, how you'll start a game that it will involve everyone, and I love how you do that. And I also love how you never say anything negative about anyone. I think you're a kind, caring man, and I think you'll find that the 40s can be a great time in your life. And happy birthday. I love you so much.
Hi, Jason. This is Dad. Happy birthday to you, son. 40 years old. You know, when I was a teenager and always leaving home, my dad would say to me, remember your name and your priesthood, son. And Jason, you have honored my name, which is your name, and the priesthood. And that's why I am proud of you. You know, you're Heart is full of charity and kindness and love for others. You always put yourself last, put others first. And in your service for others and your love for others is the characteristic that I admire so much, and I believe is why you've honored me to be my son. I'm always proud when people ask me if you are my son, and I confirm for them a yes. Jason is my son. So thank you, son, for the first 40 years of your life, and may the next 60 be good ones. I love you, buddy. Have a happy birthday. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Hello to my handsome hubby. So as you can see from this video, there are so many reasons to love Jason Hessing, but I have managed to narrow it down to 2. That's the best I could do. So the first thing that I love about you, Jason, is your faith. You have an unshakable faith in our Savior, Jesus Christ, in a loving Father in heaven whose love you exemplify so perfectly. And you have such faith and trust in the prophet and the leaders of this church, and yet you are not afraid to question and to seek answers for yourself. And you're not afraid to change and to allow the church to change, but to go on believing in spite of all that. And I so admire that about you. And then the second thing that I can't not mention is the way that you love me and our children, your unconditional love that you have for us. When you look at me, Jason, you look at me like I'm a wonder to behold. That's the best way I can think of to describe it. It's the same look I saw in your eyes when we started dating over 20 years ago. And heaven knows I've given you plenty of reasons in the past 20 some odd years to believe otherwise, but I still see that look in your eyes when you look at me, and you've always been my greatest support and my truest friend, and I just really love our relationship, and I will never stop being grateful that I have you to go along this journey of life with you by my side. So I love you so much, and happy birthday.